Hi, I'm James the Box Office Artist, and this is a very special video because I'm about to start creating possibly the most important piece, if not the biggest piece of my life, and I want all of you guys to follow along for the ride. Every step of the way, I want you to be there. So I'm going to start this new series. This will happen every single Sunday. Every Sunday I'm going to upload a weekly progress update of what I am doing, starting with this episode right now. So you might be asking, what is this piece that I'm working on? Well, you're gonna find out right now. My name is James Raiz. I'm 38 years old. I live in Toronto, Canada, and I am an artist. Ever since I was younger, I remember it, I've always wanted to draw. And I never really thought about it as a career until my last year of high school. And I made that deal with my mom where I would go to college, and then if I couldn't get a job after college, then I would go back to medicine. But in college I went and I studied technical illustration, and from there that began my career into art. And then from there it went into a 6-year career in comic books full-time, working for companies like Marvel and DC Comics, Image Comics, Dreamwave Productions, IDW. Even though there got to a point in 2006 where I had all of this work coming in, I was working way too much and I wanted to spend more time with my family. That's when I decided it was time to start transitioning into film. I started my YouTube channel early 2015 through the push of a good friend of mine at Pixo, and I really enjoyed doing it. I really putting up new content. I really enjoyed getting back into illustration mode, something I wasn't really practicing when I was working in film, and it felt really good. I started doing conventions again, and just getting out there and meeting fans, seeing people who love the line art that I did. It was such a wonderful feeling. It was great. So that's when I think it was like either February or March 2016, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said to myself, hey, I am turning 40 in a couple years, in 2 years. Let's call this a midlife crisis, call it whatever you want, but I wanted to do something for me. I wanted to do something for me before I hit 40, before I knew that from 40 on, I would have to do something that I would be able to support my children when they go to college. That's when I decided to take the plunge. I went and I talked to my wife and I said, hey, look, I have these ideas. I have all these characters that I've thought about over the years. I would really love to bring those to life. And not only that, I would love to draw more. I'll say she let me, but we decided that it would be best for me to leave my job at Pixamundo. And that was very hard to leave my job at Pixamundo. Again, those were great people over there. We were doing fantastic work together, but I had to do this for me. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I love the genre, I love the characters, and especially got heightened again once The Force Awakens came around earlier this year. I took my children multiple times to see it, and it just, it was called The Force Awakens. It awakened me. It awakened that love that I had for Star Wars and woken it right back up. And I wanted to do something special. And I wanted to do something really special. You see, nowadays there's so much fan art out there. So much fan art. In fact, I have fan art of The Force Awakens that I put together last year, and that was a ball. I had so much fun doing that. And I thought to myself, you know what, in my 2-year window, I want to do a couple things. First of all, I want to get my characters created and hopefully release that to the public, and maybe in a couple years. I'm still developing that. But one thing I've always wanted to do was make the ultimate Star Wars piece. The ultimate Star Wars piece, the most detailed Star Wars piece that you've ever seen. I'm a huge fan of Drew Struzan and all, the wonderful poster art that he's done. Truly an inspiration for me and all the illustration work that I'm doing. And I think it would be more of a tribute to him, a tribute to George Lucas, a tribute to everyone involved in Star Wars to put together something spectacular. I'm going to do a piece that will have 8 different parts. Okay, it's an 8-part piece, each one representing one of the Star Wars movies that has come out. So episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, plus Rogue One, plus episode 7. All of them should stand alone by themselves as images, but they will also all interconnect to make this one gigantic image. And this thing is going to be huge, okay? Again, I'm not talking about just a few comic book boards pieced together. I'm still working out the size, and that's something that I'm trying to figure out now, is how I'm going to do this particular size. I teach classes at Centennial College where I teach matte painting, 2 years of matte painting. Actually, I have 2 classes there. And then I teach a lot at a school called Max the Mutt School for Animation and Design, where I teach concept art, I teach perspective in the concept course, and I also teach matte painting there as well. So I spend 3 full days actually teaching. So I say to myself, okay, I'm going to go there, teach, earn a little bit of extra money there, and then I have those extra days to actually concentrate on my YouTube channel and on this gigantic piece. This was the first full week where I started planning. I started planning how I'm going to actually do this and how I'm actually going to pull it off. Still put out an episode a day on my channel, a video every day on my channel, still be able to get the work in, still spend time with my family, but also still spend time on the Star Wars piece. So every week from here on out, you will see my weekly struggle. I'm going to go through my week, I'm going to vlog, I'm going to let you in on what I'm doing every single day as I struggle to find the time to put this together, as well as my commitments, my teaching, my commitments to my family, and my commitments to my YouTube channel to get that all out. And I want every single one of my viewers along for the ride, because with their support, with everyone who's following me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, it's it really helps drive me to get this done. When I hit 40, when I hit that magical number 40, I'm either going to succeed or I'm going to fall flat on my face. But one thing I don't want to do is go with regret. It's so easy for me just to say, you know what, I'm just going to go back to my job in film. It was a steady job, a stable job. I made really, really good money over there, but I never tried. And I'm going to take these 2 years to try. And even if it means I'm going to fall flat on my face, even if it means I'm going to fail miserably, at the very least, I could say I tried. And I think the fact that I went for it, that, I think I already won by doing so. You gotta try.